All right, so I'm back. I've been practicing. I'm changing it up a little bit, right? I've been maining Vikings. I'm changing it to poles now. I wanted to try out a cav civ instead. The Vikings were getting a little monotonous with the infantry, and the infantry's not that good. At least I'm not that good with it. So I wanted to switch it up, going poles. This game, I just played it today. This is probably the best comeback I've had, where I had the comeback. It wasn't just luck. Um, I'm gonna kind of go double time through the beginning here. I'll kind of explain what I'm doing as it happens. But we're playing against the Byzantines, which you can see through their bonuses. They have cheaper skirms and spearmen, and they're like a defensive civ, so they're really, really good at making like counter units, right? They have camels as well, which kind of goes against my cav push. So this maybe would have been a good game for men at arms, but I wanted to try the cav. Um, but yeah, so we're going 6 to food, 3 to wood. Gonna go boar. We're going 19 pop scouts. This build is from Hera's. It's supposed to be 21 pop into double stable knights. Um, but it's just not really I could have killed his scout here, or at least done some damage to it, but it's not really that good. It's very easy to counter because once they see that you're on 2 stable knights, it's very easy for them to just go full spearman, especially Byzantines, right? Because they get those cheaper units. um, so they have a cool thing about the poles, is they have the full work. So basically, what happens, I make a farm, and then every time that farm finishes, it automatically drops the food off into the full work. Um, it's 10% of the food, so they basically get like a 10% bonus. They're really good for food economy. I get a little couple cheap shots here on his scout. Good little play there. Let's see what he's up to. Early game. He's kind of going similar build. 11 on food right now, 5 on wood, couple on berries. And yeah, so now I'm about to go up to feudal. He's about to go up to feudal as well, a little bit quicker. Um, and there we are. So I took 2, put them onto wood, and then we've got, my vills walling up because I don't want to get pushed early. I want to have time to get my scouts up. Um, yeah, he's going barracks. I'm going barracks as well. So right as I hit feudal, I'm gonna be laying down. Yeah, and he's he's like trying to be so annoying here, preventing my wall. So I just sent another vill and cleared it up. I sent my scout over as well. Um, but yeah, just walling up, and then we'll get a stable right here as soon as we go up. So a big mistake I'd been making is I was making farms first. But what I should be doing first is barracks, double bit axe, horse collar, and then into farms because these upgrades are more important than my farms. So it means I do lag a little bit behind on food. So I have a little bit of idle TC here, which is not super ideal. Um, but you can see like these guys as they create the farms, it drops the food off, so I get it really quick back. So it's a little bit of a delay, but it's not too bad. Finishing our walls on the front here. Let's see what he's up to. Yeah, he's walling up as well. Very good. And you can see I'm making my scouts now, right? So I wonder, can he see these? Yeah, he can see them. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, how did he know my scouts were there? So this is a really common mistake that I make. I need to attack earlier with the scouts in like different areas. I basically just need to prevent him from walling because right now I like send him in and they usually will get attacked by spears. Um, yeah, we have another scout coming in. I'm pretty much fully walled at this point. He's still walling up, so good for him. I'm just trying to make enough scouts so I can get an attack. Because what you try and usually do is like go in and dive for the lumber or something. But I think a better plan of attack is just to prevent the walling. Because otherwise, like you can see here, they can just kind of send their spears to. I mean, he could sit his spears right here on aggressive, and they would just attack me. So I think it's a better policy to go kind of for the walling up vills. And yeah, he's patrolling here, trying to catch any scouts I have coming out. And then yeah, I send one in. So like this is perfect, right? Sending it in for this Vil. If I had three, so if I had all three of those, I would have killed this Vil. Unfortunately, I have to back out. Not as, kind of annoying, but it could be worse. And then yeah, he's going back to wall. I could have gone back as well. But it is what it is. I just sent a third one over to check. Uh, yeah, and then here's where I kind of catch him with his wall. And so yeah, she finishes that. Still a little hole there, but not bad. You can see my economy. I got my farms going pretty stable. Got a good amount on food. 3 on gold. Just I want to get enough gold to go up to castle, plus enough to make some initial knights. So yeah, you can see here we're going there. So that's what kind of why I do the 3 on gold. Three is really unnecessary. If I'm just trying to get up to castle, I can probably just do two. But yeah, I get a free Vil kill here. So he got one of my scouts, I got one of his Vils. I feel like that's a pretty good trade. But now you see what his plan is here. So he's going skirms and spears, which as we established earlier, he gets them for really cheap. Um, yeah, so he's gonna catch me a little bit here, off guard. Not really off guard because I see it coming, so I'm like, okay, and yeah, I'm just have my scouts camping here, just waiting to keeping his walls open essentially. But yeah, he's coming in now, trying to target my gate, and it's not ideal. It's not ideal, but I know I can defend this. All I have to do is just house wall here. Not a super big deal. And then you can see he got a couple of my scouts with the spear again, so just bad micro on my part. Yeah, so he's just got him camping here, right, just waiting. So I think a better policy is just to kind of let them sit here, because yeah, I mean, look at this. He's just gonna. I think I get one Vil, but I don't even get a Vil because I have him on defensive. But yeah, you can see we're walling up here. This is gonna be fine. He's not gonna break in. But yeah, he killed my scouts. I didn't get any Vil kills. This is like just really bad for me, honestly. Um, so yeah, I think it's better to just have them kind of sit here, and then I think there might be an opening there at some point. But his attack kind of falls flat on its face because he's just on spears and skirms, and my attack kind of falls flat on its face because he's just got the spears at home that can just chill, um, and defend. So I think once I see him going spears like this, I should probably cut scout production. And then yeah, I left a hole too. So he kind of walks in. I was like, oh, I'm so defended. No, so this is kind of where I was like, this is not good. He doesn't get any of my vills because his units do low damage. But I'm like, okay, we gotta bring, yeah, and they just die again. It's just not a good attack on my part. But I need to bring my army back and clear this up because right now he's cutting off, like, I mean, how many farms is that? Let's see. Well, 8, 9, probably 10 farms. I accidentally sent these guys out. I meant to send them over here to gold. We're building the archery range. I was like thinking maybe counter skirm, which doesn't really work. Yeah, so he's got a little hole here, but it doesn't really work because his skirms are cheaper. So any trade we do, he's gonna get better trades. Plus, you can see he just grabbed fletching. He's grabbing armor now, so he's really teching into the skirms. Which I'm not gonna catch up. So best play for me here is, yeah, get all my armor. Um, Luckily he was pretty inactive with his army. He could have done a lot more damage if he just like ran around here, because you can see 15 to 3 on military is pretty rough. It's pretty rough. So I was like, I'll make another stable as well. That way I can make knights, because knights will clear this up for sure. I need 6 scouts to clear up these 2 spears, probably 4 because this guy's on low health, 4 or 5. Um, but yeah, if I can get enough scouts or enough knights, I can clear this up, and then I'll have the momentum back. And yeah, you can see now he's starting to get mobile with his army again. I think he was doing some stuff at home, kind of fixing the eco. And now he's moving again. He gets one of mine. Uh, no, he didn't even get. It says 0, but I think he got one there. But yeah, his military KD is a lot better. So now we can go in with these. we can clear this up. This is not a issue for me anymore. And I have the skirms. I have the skirms targeting these spearmen. So I just like shift clicked on the spearmen. Otherwise, the scouts are just going to clear these up. Yeah, once again, kind of got me with the scout. But I'm feeling pretty good. I'm like, I can clear this up. This will be good. Um, skirms are taking out the scouts, or skirms are taking out the spears. This is very good for me. And then he introduces a camel and 3 more spears. So I was like on the verge of clearing this up. And then he added those in, which I didn't see because I'm over here trying to expand with my TCs. Um, so that was not good. I still have this hole here that he can kind of walk in. So I patched that up, patch up this hole. And then I've got my knights, but now he's on camels, right? So it doesn't. I was like, oh, great, my counterattack doesn't really work. So I'm like, what do I do at this point? Um, and yeah, once again, I wanted to kind of go skirms, but it's not gonna work because he's on elite skirm. Um, he's got bodkin. He's full armor. The only thing I can do here is kind of go cav, or um, you'll see my second option here. But yeah, I pulled these guys off. I've got this second gold here secured. But yeah, my knights are just kind of dying right now. Not very good. But yeah, I'm like, I'll make more knights and try and clear up these camels. So I do have a second TC up a little quicker, but because of my idle time, he's up in Vils. So fix the hole. Like he's got an attack for sure. Luckily, there's not much he can do with it. Like he doesn't have a power unit. These are all just counter units, right? So he doesn't have like super powerful gold unit he can come in with. Like the camels are good for sure. Um, but he needs to start adding in siege, which let's see if he even grabs a siege workshop because he's on archery range, one archery, two archery range, one stable. Um, yeah, my farming eco's taking a pretty big hit too because I had to move so many to gold. Kind of fumbling a little bit. Only have 3 knights, and then yeah, I'm getting some spears. I was like, okay, maybe I can get some spears trained up for the camels. Um, so we'll try that out. And these knights, yeah, I'm like, okay, I'll move these knights out and clear up these skirms. That's a good play. So I send in more. I'm like, cool, here we go. But then he just brings his camels back, so I'm not gonna win that fight, I don't think. Yeah, and he just adds in more camels. I mean, how many camels is that? 10 to my 9 knights with skirms and spears. Uh, Not a good fight for me. So I accidentally engaged there. I did not mean to engage. So I put him on do not attack, and then I can just garrison these, fight under my TC. That's safe, right? I need to patch this up. Yeah, so we go in, patch that up. That's good. Now he's targeting my stable, so I'm just keeping him secure in the stable. Here we go. Here's the forward siege from him, right? So he's got map control. He knows it. He's gonna go forward siege. Um, yeah, not good. So I send out the spears. I'm like, cool, we can get this going. Uh, Completely ineffective. Do nothing because he has skirms. So skirm camel is really good for him. I open up a little hole at the back so my units can go out, but yeah, like this is not a winning fight for me. He's got more vills, got more military. He's got more res collected, even though I have like a eco bonus. Does he have an eco bonus as well? No. Yeah, camel riders, skirms, and spears. So these units are all so cheap for him. He adds in like one knight as well. I don't really know why. And then yeah, he's got a ram as well. So this is like bad, very bad for me. I added in a market to balance my eco because I had so much gold. Um, and then I'm like, okay, I looked it up. I was like, how do I counter camels? I looked this up actually the other day because a similar situation happened to me, and someone was like, just add in monks, which is really my only play here because, like I said, I can't counter skirm. Uh, I can't counter pike. I like don't have the. I guess I have the eco for it, but I have so much gold. I might as well just go monk. And so I'm like, okay, now I can engage. His camels are in. We can clear up the skirms. So I take a really good fight here. Clear those up. He's kind of moving in. I'm just gonna garrison. And then I'm like, okay, I got to take out this battering ram, making no monks yet because I'm too focused. But yeah, so now I can take a good fight here because I have so many more knights than he does. I was able to clear him up really well. This is like very good, even though they're very low. Um, I can keep adding him in. I have defender's advantage. I clear up his whole army. Very, very good. Like pushback. He really dove in there, but we pushed him back. And then now we're gonna add in the monks as well, right? So they're gonna heal up my units, and when he comes in with more camels, I can start converting the camels to A, give me more units, and then B, I mean, camel versus camel, right? It's a good play. So I'm like, okay, I'll clear up the siege. I didn't even notice that he had two vills here. I should have taken those out. That's that's lucky for him that I didn't notice those. And then yeah, sending my monk in here to start healing. So good play there. Adding in more stables. Now we have the eco. We're back. I know I pushed him back. I have the momentum. I'm like, okay, I got to capitalize on this. It's time to expand. I have all this wood. I have all this gold. Like, let's start pushing. He's just now getting some eco upgrades. I did not get my Castle Age eco upgrades. I should have gotten them now. But that's, a little mistake on my part. I'm like, okay, we'll take out these stable as well. He's going for another stable. So he's on 3 stables. I'm about to be on 4, 3, 3. So pretty good. Um, and yeah, I want to push him back. Like I want to use my momentum, but at the same time, I know if I like push all the way in, he's just gonna clear me up really easy. So especially because he's full walled. And then yeah, you can see I'm buying food. Um, I have all this wood. I need to start making more full works, but it's okay. That'll happen later. I'm sending this spear forward to scout, just kind of see what he's got going on. And then I see it. I'm like, okay, we've got camels and skirms, good to go. Um, we can do this. I'm about to get housed, so building some houses, kind of a skill issue there. Cleared up all his buildings. I've got 3 monks. I make my little control groups. I'm like, all right, let's go in. Let's do it. Because I also just looked up like how to monk micro, because I had no idea how. I need to fix my macro, but that's fine. And then we're going in. So he's like attacking me here. Is this a good fight? I don't know. I have 5 monks though. We're getting conversions. Forces him to run back. I think he snagged a knight there. But how many are we at? 19 versus 16, but I've got the monks, right? So we're sending in, converting 3 camels. Maybe. Converted 1. He takes out my monks. I'm healing. Look at that. Take a good fight. So yeah, I guess my army is so much more expensive. Um, and this is why the knights are so good too, is because they counter, even their like counter units, they counter him pretty well. So he's kind of trying to build up here. Now I have full momentum. I'm like, okay, now's the time. Monks are going forward. It's time to attack. I'm getting stone here as well. So I'm like, it's time for a castle. That's my plan. Um, do I? Yeah, we're just healing these guys up. He's trying to scout me out with his last little camel here. I think I had my army on aggressive, so they all went back, but that's fine. I need to dive in here though, because now I have the momentum, right? He's got way more vills because he's on 3 TC. I just got on 3 TC. Um, but we're chilling. I'm like, okay, I'll try and sneak in too. Unfortunately, it does not work. I let his camel escape. But we'll break open this gate and then we're gonna go in. I've got 6 monks to heal up my army as well, so we're chilling. Like he's got camels, but I've got monks. And then he almost gets one of my monks, but hey, we're good. Just heal him up, you know? I sit him here, and now we're going in. Now we're gonna dive, clear up some of these vills. I have a lot of idle vills right now because I just cleared up my gold. So I'll notice that in a minute and I'll get that fixed up as well. Trying to convert some of his vills. Yeah, convert one of his vills, converting the camels, healing my units. This is great. I mean, look at this fight for me. Look at the bars. Like, so good. And now I've evened out the economy and I have way more eco. Just absolutely destroying him under the TC because I've got the chain barding. I should have gotten forging. Look how much wood I'm floating to. So this is like I can do so much better here as well. But yeah, his whole economy is idle right now. This is so good. And yeah, I'm just like still taking the fight. Got my monks in here, just healing up, doing super well. Yeah, I mean, how many vills did I kill with that? 29 to 2. Absolutely insane. So, a little bit of a comeback, and it was that fight there where I like took out all his camos where I was like, yeah, I can take this back. It was adding those monks was like absolutely critical. Otherwise we would have been I would have been dead way sooner. But yeah, he takes out my monks. Now I've got the stone for it. We're gonna add in the forward castle, and like this is perfect. Right on a hill, takes control of the stone. That's a pretty good spot. Not a lot he can really do here. I'm like, okay, I'll pull back my army, get him on the hill, attack again. Once we clear this up, we'll get the castle down. And then converting. He got my monks, but I got a camel, so could be worse. Not a great trade, but it could be worse for sure. Still kind of clearing him up here. A lot of my vills aren't actually doing anything, which I realized after a minute. Let's see how the economy's doing. On 4 TCs, doing well. We need more, I guess we have a lot of wood just in reserve, but yeah, kind of just on food right now, and then got the castle going. And then these guys are going to send back to the gold. Perfect. We've got 10 knights, starting to make a bunch of scout cav, because I know I can go up to imp soon, so I'm like, okay, we'll get some hussars going here. This will be good. And now we just kind of keep establishing the lead, right? So huge eco lead now. He's going for defensive castle, totally fine. Just getting the scouts in here because I was out of gold, and then we'll get some knights queued up soon, I'm sure. Yeah, going for another TC on the stone, so just keep expanding. More stables, spend that wood eco. And then, do I have any monks other than this guy? I don't think so. But yeah, I got our monk forward as well. What I do need to do is take out this stable because he can kind of see just like everything I'm doing here. He knows my vulnerability. And so here he goes, right? So he's like, I've got 11 camels, I'll attack. Luckily I'm full walled, so this isn't a huge worry for me, except for these guys here, but he doesn't see them. And yeah, taking that out. He knows my army is over here. I've got monks over here now as well. Now he's going for the camel rush. I'm like, okay, we're gonna go TC right in the middle of the map. Um, just secure that area. And he's kind of coming back here, trying to attack. Totally fine. He can do that. I'll just run my vills into my army, and they'll stay safe. So he gets a couple kills there, but uh, could have been a lot worse. And then at this point, I'm like up to imp, and then we're gonna make some trebs now. Treb down his castle, his TCs, and we'll be good to go. I start running my army back. I'm like, I've got my castle coming up. I'll just fight under my castle. Also, I can wait till Winged Hussar and Blast Furnace come in and then attack him. Because, yeah, these units still counter me, even though I'm in Imp. But as soon as I get these upgrades, it's game over. Like, he hasn't even clicked to Imp. He has the mats to go for it. Like, he has the res. Yeah, he just now clicks up. He's trying to clean me up here. He gets some vills for sure, but I've got the TCs and my army's, on the chase. So we're chilling. We're chilling. And yeah, sending in the Hussar raids as well. Thing of beauty. This is why I wanted to play a Cav Civ. These Hussar raids hurt so bad when you're not the Cav player. And then yeah, finally cleared up his little army back here, and he calls the GG. So super good, super good game for me. Got a million Hussar coming out. Got the farms to support it. I can make a million more castles just all across here, and just box him in and trib him down. But that's it. I'm just gonna keep playing polls. I still need to work. I float a lot of res. Like you can see, early game I feel pretty good about it. Mid game is when I start to struggle with the like economy balance, and then I start to float a lot of res. So that's still something I need to work a lot on. Like building these monasteries way earlier when I had, 1,000 wood, 2,000 wood, could have pushed back uh that push way earlier. Um, and then yeah, just working on my early game, like scout micro is really important as well. But yeah, overall feeling pretty good. Kind of still sitting around 1100. Um, and then hopefully we'll keep climbing. Uh, Try and get to 1200, but it might take a little bit more time because it's getting more challenging kind of as the days goes on. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.